All right, hello and welcome to the My Hill Family Kitchen. There's someone over there in the darkness. Who is it?
Hello.
It's my dad! And we're gonna make some puff pastry sausage rolls today. So if you've never had a sausage roll, it's pretty simple. It's sausage meat encased in pastry. Is that anything you want to add to that, Dad?
No.
No, nothing to add. First thing, we're gonna set the oven to what?
400.
400 degrees Fahrenheit, and then we probably should review what materials we're working with today.
So we've got puff pastry sheets. Make sure it's the sheets.
Because sometimes you see shells in the store.
Okay.
We got puff pastry sheets.
And then we have, and here's just 2 puff pastry sheets, and we're going to be using them all. And we're going to be using the sausage meat. Here's HEB. I like the hot and spicy. So there you go.
1 log.
1 log, that's a pound, I think. 12 ounces, 16 ounces. Yeah, 16 ounces is a pound, and that's just the right amount.
Okay, and then what other sorts of things are we going to need?
So we're going to be using flour just to dust, to keep things lubricated, basically.
Nothing's going to get sticky.
Nope. We've got an egg and some water.
An egg.
We need a cup.
A cup for the egg. And then what are other tools we're going to need? Obviously, we need a cup,
A
spoon and fork. This is very good. It's a scraper, like a bowl scraper, a bench scraper. And we're going to use that instead of a knife to cut on. We have a sifter. Why did you get a sifter? For flour?
Just to dust the flour.
To dust the
We only
flour.
need a load of flour. So
We
to
have
dust
parchment paper,
it, to line the tray.
a rolling pin, and then a baking tray. And that's really all you need. It's really quite simple. Important step, wash your hands, wash your surfaces. Normally we would do this, I think, on the countertop, but for more space and for your viewing pleasure, we're gonna do it on the kitchen table today. Excited, Dad?
Yeah.
Can you tell everyone?
Oh, one more thing.
Oh.
One more thing.
One more thing. Pastry brush. Pastry brush. So, Dad, can you tell everyone what's the origin of sausage rolls?
No, there is no origin of sausage rolls.
Well, they're an English. They're an English thing. They're an English thing. They're an English thing, but we're not making them English style. We're making them Texas style with Texas HEB hot and spicy. Right, Dad? This is an American's version of sausage rolls.
There's also, you can get sausage meat anywhere. It often comes with sage. You can make it yourself with it. Just get it from the store. Easier.
What, the sausage meat?
Yeah.
Line the sheet tray. Step 1. Well, step 1 is preheat the oven. Step 2, line the tray.
Get your cup, an egg, and a little bit of water, and beat it up.
Why do you add a little bit of water in there?
Just because. Make it go further. Stretch it.
Okay. So while Dad is doing that, we can talk about toppings that go on sausage rolls. And I guess I mean more, not toppings, but like what you eat it with. Would you have it with mustard, maybe, ketchup? Those are probably my 2 things. What about you, Dad?
Usually ketchup or brown sauce.
Ketchup, brown sauce. We have also tried doing this with veggie sausage. It can work, but it probably depends on the veggie sausage of choice. One time we got one that was way too, like, wet. Okay, we have a scrambled egg, basically, with water.
Beaten egg. It's important that your puff pastry is not frozen. It needs to be, but it doesn't need to be warm. It needs to be cold.
So you can thaw it in the fridge, perhaps.
Yeah.
You buy it in the frozen
Overnight.
section, and overnight you put it in the fridge.
We'll dust our work surface.
Dusting the work surface.
Get your pastry sheets out.
And again, they come 2 sheets per package, so we'll just use one at a time, but we will use both. And should I put the other one in the fridge?
Yep.
Because you want to keep it cold. That's the trick with pastry, right, Dad?
Yep. You can put that in the fridge.
And these Pepperidge Farm brand are really good because basically we're just keeping the shape of the original way it comes in the packaging. So we're just going to roll out the pastry a bit.
Just make sure it's not stuck.
Which is why we flour the table.
And get rid of the excess flour. So we're cutting the sausage meat up now. And we're cutting it in half. So for this sheet, we'll just use half for the sausage. And then we cut this into 3 equal parts. So...
Can be tough to cut because it just squirts out.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
That might be bigger than the other two. Be careful. Watch your fingers.
Yeah, it's okay.
And basically with these, you're just going to make long logs.
Sausages.
Sausage logs. Do you think it's easier to cut it when it's in the packaging?
Yes, cut it cold is easier.
But you think it's best to cut it in the packaging?
Yeah, I always do. And then you can put this back in the fridge.
This doesn't look great, but you're going to make long logs.
Make a sausage.
And basically what we're doing is we're doing this 3 times through. So you're going to have 1 log here, and 1 log in the middle, and you fold it over. It's very easy. Anyone can do it. So we're looking at 3 sausage links sitting atop the puff pastry. Remember, we just took it out of the package, rolled it, stretched it a little bit, kind of took those seams out. But what's nice is we are just going to kind of cut along where the seams were in the packaging. What's your favorite part of making sausage rolls, Dad?
Eating them.
There we go.
So you take your egg wash.
Oh, you actually do a lot.
Paste it along the seams.
I don't normally do that much.
It doesn't matter. We'll have plenty. This 1 egg could last for 2 sheets. Take your, or 4 sheets for 2 packages. Take your bench scraper and cut pretty much in thirds. So here, here.
And why do you choose to do this with a bench scraper versus a knife?
I don't want to destroy the table.
There you go. But you could do it with a knife if you wanted to, right?
If you want. Yes, if you had a...
And then what are you doing now? You're just folding
it
over
over
the dry bit. No, you have 2 wet bits on this side. Does that matter?
Doesn't matter. Take your fork and just join it.
I can't see you. Can you do it with your other hand, please?
No, I'm not left-handed.
Guess who it is? I am.
We do this to press it together.
So it doesn't open up in the oven. Oh, someone's made an appearance. Saucy the cat. He's not interested in what we're doing, though.
Sausage.
He says, it's my namesake, Sausage Rolls. His name is Sausage. We just call him Sauce. Oh, it's starting to rain outside, Dad.
Yeah, it was in the forecast.
Okay. So now we've got 3 logs. Are we going to put all of them in the oven at once, or are we going to...
Yep. No, we're going to do
We're going to do
everything.
half and half?
No, not everything. So I generally cut them in 6s. You can also they make it bite size. You can also cut it just in half or in thirds. You choose.
We do little ones.
We do little ones. Just cut them
Halfway.
Yeah, then I can more easily judge.
Yeah, that looks nice. They almost look like little raviolis.
Half raviolis, I guess. Oh, kind of. The pastry's a little bit too cold, too warm. But then we score them at the top.
Are you trying to actually cut in so steam can escape, or not really?
It just makes it look nice. You don't have to do this. The ends are open, so out of the way, cat.
Saucy? What do you think? Huh?
So we place our sausage rolls
On the parchment paper. Up, and that's the oven ready. Yeah, that's a bit messy right there, but who cares? We're just doing this real quick. If you wanted to make it look nicer, you probably could, Dad.
Yeah.
And then we start again.
Okay.
You think they'll all fit, Dad?
Yep. We'll make them fit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What do you think, Saucy? You think they're all going to fit together?
Yeah.
What do you think, Sauce? Yeah? You think they'll fit? He's like, I don't know. I've got to think about it.
Get out of there.
Yeah, when they get a little bit too warm, they get very sticky. That's why, and it's pretty warm in Houston where we live. Perfect fit, Dad. How big is this pastry?
Yeah.
How big is the
Okay.
The
I
sheet.
don't know. It's a regular
standard sheet?
cookie sheet. Clean up.
Nice and easy cleanup. Let's use that scraper again. And then let's put her in the oven, Dad.
Nope.
Oh,
One more thing.
oh, we got to use that egg wash once again. We're going to use it on top.
So you can just dab it on top.
This is just to bring some color.
You shouldn't really make sure it stays on top and doesn't go on the paper. Otherwise it might
Burn the paper.
have the paper, it might stick to the paper. Make them stick. But that's okay.
You're very, very carefree with this. It's not a measured
Nope. Just,
thing at all.
and because they're soft, if I brushed it like that, it would pull them away.
So you just kind of tap it.
That's it.
All right, into
Put
the
them
oven.
in the oven for about 20 minutes.
Do you turn it on each side or you just put it in?
No, just put it in. You can take it out and look. So, hey Google, set a timer for 20 minutes.
Alrighty, Dad. The timer's just gone off. Let's take a peek, shall we?
So 20 minutes at 400. Ooh.
The tea towel.
Need a cloth.
Need a tea towel. Okay, think fast. It's a little wet though. It's dangerous
don't.
to use a wet tea towel because you can burn yourself. This one's not as wet. But is it still a little bit wet?
No, that's fine.
Ooh, they're a little pale.
So they look a little pale. We'll swap them around. We'll turn them around, rotate them,
They do look good though.
and slide them in for another 5 minutes.
Okay, it's been 5 more minutes. Let's give it a check. Oh, it smells good.
Does that look better?
They look better. Do you want to leave it for like 2 more minutes or do you want to take it out?
Yeah, let's leave it a couple more minutes.
So what do you love? What do you love about sausage rolls, Dad? What do you love about them?
It's either the rolliness or the sausaginess.
They're buttery because it's got puff
The
pastry.
butteriness. Yeah, there you go.
Do you love it because of who you get to be with? The time of year you eat sausage rolls.
No, I could eat them by myself and still enjoy them.
But no, Dad, you associate them with the holidays, right?
No.
Dad, I do.
You do?
Do you we never make sausage rolls outside of this time of year.
Sausage rolls remind me of home.
Yeah.
So.
Why is that?
Because we had sausage rolls at home.
Your mom made them?
Yeah.
My granny.
Yeah.
She would use mincemeat like sausage though, right?
Right. We didn't have pre-packaged seasoned mincemeat.
Mm-hmm.
Minced pork.
Really?
Yeah. We had to do it all ourselves.
Well, your dad
it's common. Yeah, Dad was a butcher. So it's common to put sage, salt and pepper in, but here I do like the hot
and spicy
seasoned packaged sausage meat. It's fine.
I tried to make these when I was living in New York, and I had a very hard time finding that particular size package. What was it, 16 ounces?
Yeah.
So, but you could use just like ground sausage meat, whether it's beef or pork or whatever.
What's wrong with New York?
Well, it was just where I lived. Stop. That was the Google timer.
Time to check. We can take them out. We're going to check them.
Yeah. You can see that nice brown coloring on them.
Let's check the bottoms.
Let's see.
We don't want soggy bottoms.
Wow, look at that bottom.
Yeah, they're good.
Look at that. It's amazing what butter and flour will do. Look at the bottoms of these. Now we're going to transfer them to a wire rack.
Cool.
Wow, look at these. There's that one over there that kind of was all wonky. But look, it's still going to be just fine. And as much as you may want to eat these right away, you really should let them cool a bit because they are piping hot. Right, Dad?
Yes. Stuck together.
Do you want to use... Dad, why don't you use this? Come on. And these will last a whole 5 minutes? What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, maybe 10.
We should experiment on a vegetarian version for Mom. Mom doesn't eat meat, and we have tried a veggie version, but I didn't particularly like that type of sausage. But I think we can find a good option. We just need to work on it a bit. All right, let's let them rest over here. Wow. Look at that. There they are. The sausage rolls. We'll just take a quick peek. Wow, these two are connected. Look at the underside of that. Crispy. So good looking.
There you go. That's it.
All right.
I guess we can finish with it.
We'll finish with a taste test. All right. I think they've probably cooled enough. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah. They look good.
They look fantastic.
Okay. You first.
Which one do you want?
No, you just... They're all the same. Well, no. They're all different.
It's gorgeous sausage roll.
Bite-sized.
Bite-sized.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we cheers, Dad?
Go. Cheers.
Cheers. No, I want to do it with you.
Okay.
You're taking a small side piece.
There you go.
Chin chin.
Cheers. Oh, very good.
Very good. Very moist on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this one.
Another one?
Why not?
Yeah, bring one.
It's partner. Mm-hmm. Well done, eh, Daddy? Let's take a little picture for the front. Should we hold some sausage rolls?
You could. Bye.
Okay.